Welcome to my channel. I am GDP and I finally have multiple Russells. Before we get started, I would appreciate if you guys hit that like and subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm. Today I'm going to be talking about having multiple Russells on your account, and if you feel like you should be dumping a bunch of relics into Russell and investing that much of your relics and resources into that. I'm going to start off and say right now that I have found out that if you run more than 2 Russells in your CCL team, aka your arena team, you actually will be hurting your team more than helping your team. The reason being is that you have to sacrifice other heroes to run multiple Russells. Like you sacrifice either being able to run a Rogan, Drake, a carry, Ignis, Sherlock, a Belrain, whatever it is, all those other heroes, you are sacrificing something to bring that extra Russell. And when you do that, you got to make sure that it is worth it. I have found that anywhere from I found that 3 Russells is actually very inconsistent on my server. It does not perform very well. However, I have found to have double Russell to be super consistent, so that is what I will be showcasing today, is double Russell. I will make a comment though that if you do decide to invest into a bunch of Russells, it will help you out a lot in IDA and Guild Wars. In TOC, I don't think it's really necessary to have more than 2 Russells. I think 3 Russells in TOC probably is a little overkill and probably not going to benefit you that much. But for IDA and Guild Wars, having more than 2 Russells will for sure be beneficial because you'll be able to run Russells in multiple teams. But let's go ahead and go into my heroes builds real quick. For the first Russell, we have a full Ranger set, Speed Attack Stone, with a splendid A and B, with speed enables and shelter. I have found that you can run either shelter or vitality depending on if you want to bring a healer or not. I've also found that shelter is really good on Russell because of other Russells. This will help reduce some crit damage just a little bit, especially for an A and B Russell. It could help you not get kicked by an enemy Garuda as well. So it just becomes a little bit more defensive. And for the next Russell, we got a full Ranger set here with speed attack and a golden crown, and I am going to be running speed enables and once again shelter on this one just for a little bit more defensive ability, but it's still, I don't think it's going to be too much beneficial compared to the other second enables. I don't think the second enables on those heroes on Russell matters too much. For Rogan, I have a 2-2 split with a speed crit stone on this Rogan. You could probably go speed HP or speed attack, but this one has a higher speed stone than this one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take this Rogan. And I have a crown with speed enables, and once again I am running shelter on him. For my carries here, I have A and B carry here and a Demon Bell carry. Everything else is pretty standard on 2 carries. And then for my final hero, I will be bringing Drake with a speed attack stone, 2-2 split, and a Receptor for an HP boost and speed boost, with once again shelter and speed enables. So let's go ahead and go into my arena. I have fought Stella a bunch on already. We're going to watch a couple of these fights. He is running Amun-Ra in his team right now because I was running Ignis a lot, and so he decided to slap in an Amun-Ra into his team, which actually makes his team a little bit easier to kill when I take out my Ignis and put in other heroes. So that is one benefit of having Ignis on your team, is you can dominate with an Ignis, and then if they want to counter that, they put in Amun-Ra, and then all you gotta do is change your team up just a little bit and you can dominate once again. So let's go ahead and start with this first fight here. I'll watch a little bit of them, and then once I see that I'm winning, I'll go ahead and just hit the skip button and then watch the damage report. I have found to have Drake and Rogan to be very beneficial with double Russell because of enemy A and B Russells. They are very hard to kill, but the attack boost and the defense reduction by Drake helps punch through that A and B on that Russell, and you're able to kill that Russell a lot easier. Instead of getting -1s, you'll get -1,000,000. And same with the Sphinx Pet. The Sphinx Pet helps punch through enemy A and B Russells. So right here, that is an A and B Russell right there, taking -1,000,000 light arrows, just because I have attack boost from Sphinx and the Rogan right there. And then that carry just went ahead and finished that Russell, and we'll go ahead and win this one. Check out the damage report here. The Crown Russell looks like he did most of the damage this time. But his Amon-Ra is not doing a whole bunch for him right now because I am not running Ignis in my team. Let's go ahead and watch another fight, and then we'll watch a couple more. I'll watch that loss, see what happened in that one loss. Probably got a little bit lucky with his carries and his DMs, and that's pretty much the only way for him to win against me right now. But yeah, so comboing Drake and Rogan, I think, is probably the best combination with a double Russell. You could also run Ignis, just like my previous video. I was running Ignis, I think, instead of Drake. But once again, having that Rogan, I believe, is very, very beneficial for punching through A and B Russells. So his Russell did 0 damage here. We killed him before he was able to do anything. And this other Russell didn't do a whole lot of damage. So let's go ahead, look at this loss real quick and see what happened. So we did get DMs on his enemy Russells. So he did get a DM onto both of my Russells, so we don't get any energy here. And then, yep, he is able to punch through my A and B Russell right there with the attack boost from Belrain on both of his Russells. So that is one benefit of having Belrain, is she does provide attack boost and a speed boost to your allies. However, that's not super reliable like it is for Rogan. Rogan is a guaranteed attack boost for your entire team, while Belrain is a little bit more RNG because she only provides an attack boost for 4 heroes. So let's go ahead and look at that damage report. So he got really lucky on that one. As you can see, I pretty much have him on farm. Let's go ahead and watch one fight, and then I'll go ahead into my friends list and show you guys some other fights. So that's the A and B Russell right there, taking -2 from the one Russell, and then getting hurt pretty bad from the DM mark. My Russells here look like they're in bad shape right now. Looks like I might actually lose this one. So I said I just had this guy in farm, but it looks like I'm going to show you guys another loss here. So once again, he got lucky. Got a loss there. Let's go ahead and fight him one more time. We'll skip this one. Oop, can't do that yet. Let's go ahead and find him in here. Yeah, he's not showing up in here. Oh, I just passed by him. I think it's been 17 seconds though, so I could probably just fight him in my record. Alright, so I won that one. Let's go ahead and look at that damage report there. This one Russell just carrying all the damage, destroying them before they can do anything. And then we'll do one more smash right here. And there you go, another win. So I do have his team on farm. For him to win, he actually has to have pretty much near perfect RNG, while for me, I really don't need that to happen. Let's go ahead and go into my friends list here. This guy is my FTA teammate. He actually has a very solid team now. He has a Drake with Belrain and Sherlock with the carries. I was able to punch through his Russell right there, and I don't think he's going to be able to recover from that. Yeah, we already got one Russell in the air. We're going to basically destroy the rest of his team right now. Yep, so let's go ahead and skip that. Look at the damage report. Both of my Russells doing really well there. We'll do a couple skips right here. So we actually lost that one. So his Russell did really good there. This team right here on the right is actually very solid. It's a very, very solid team. So if you have a single Russell, this team on the right is actually very good. As you can see, it does actually beat my team on the left right here with the double Russell. So I'm actually very happy that this guy is on my FTA team and he was able to build this team, because as you can see, it is actually doing very well against my double Russells right now. But it looks like I'm actually having a near negative win rate right now. I wonder if it's because I'm not hitting his Demon Bell Russell. I did hit Demon Bell Russell right there from my carry. If he goes in the air, it's going to hurt. But I win that one. We'll do a couple more skips here. So as you can see, this team on the right here, you don't necessarily need more than one Russell to win. You really don't. One Russell is actually plenty enough damage to do well. And I don't have a Sherlock on my team, so he is probably getting some doves off. And having those doves definitely helps out. So that goes off to another thing. If you bring multiple Russells, it starts to take away other utility that you can bring into your team. So like his Sherlock is probably getting really lucky with doves sometimes and making me lose by just doving my Russells, and then his Russell can just like carry on. So yeah, this will be my last skip right here. And once again, lots of damage from his team here. Looks like I killed his Russell here, but these carries are just destroying me right there. So we'll watch this one more time. We'll actually watch this, see what happens. So my Russell did go in the air. Both of my Russells actually went into the air, but I don't know if I can be able to do anything. Yes, I will. Yes, looks like I will get my Russell's actives off. Now the question is, can I clean up with my low HP Russells? I'm going to get an HP swap here, I believe, from the Sherlock. And then this Russell will be able to finish off right here. So yeah, there we go. It does look like, since I do lack some heals, he is able to punch through my heroes, and his Sherlock and carries are probably finishing me off. I think that is what is going on with my losses here. Yeah. Since I have a lack of heals, his Belrain's able to sustain his team, and he's able to punch through. I could probably run an Ignis in this team, but I wanted to show a team without Ignis tonight. I could also run a Belrain in this team by probably taking out probably the one carry and just run a single carry team. Alright, so as you guys can see, this team on the right does very, very well. I probably would not run the Phoenix pet. I would probably run a Sphinx. I do believe the Sphinx is the best pet for PvP right now. But I'll skip this one. Got another win here. So let's go ahead and fight this guy right here. This guy's team has triple carries, Agruda, Belrain, and Rogan. So he has quite a bit of sustain. It is possible that he will beat me a few times just because of might be able to out-sustain my Rogan or my Russells. Yep, so there we go. First loss right there. Just because probably of out-sustaining me. If I was going to fight this team normally, I probably would swap in like Probably an Ignis or a Belrain instead of one of the carries. That way I can get some sustain and damage reduce onto my team. Yeah, that Rogan's doing a lot of damage right there. His Garuda's going to get an active off, it looks like. Yep, he's going to get an active from the Garuda. Killing off my Rogan. And then his Rogan looks like it might finish off that carry right there. Oh, nope. Carry dodged. One Russell is going to go into the air. And then his Garuda is going to get an active off right here. And then, was that a minus 20 damage onto that Russell right there? Super tanky Garuda. Looks like he has an HP build, I think, onto that Garuda. It's going to be very hard for me to actually kill that Garuda. And there we go, with the win. So I think having a little bit of lack of heals is going to make me a little susceptible to this team right here, just because he'll be able to punch right through me. Let's go ahead and fight another team here. Illusion right here, he has a double Rogan, Sherlock, Drake, and Russell. I believe that's an energy Russell. Yes, it is. But for some reason, he has double Russells with Rogans, and it DB is slower. That's interesting. It's like, does he have guild tech? That's actually really weird. His Russell should be getting his demon bell off. I'm not gonna fight that anymore. I do want to show one more. This one, his triple carry right here, or quad carry with a demon or a Belrain and Sherlock. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna be able to smash right through this. But yeah, to end this, I am going to fight one more. This guy has an Ignis now. Very interesting. Let's watch this fight. Alright, so I killed his Russell already. Going to get an active off from one of my Russells. That is definitely not an HP Garuda. I could tell just by how much damage it's taking, or how fast its HP pool is melting. I think I'm going to finish off in this round right here. The HP swap. And then this Russell might get another HP swap, actually. Nope. We do get an HP swap right there, and then my A and B Russell finishes him off. So let's go ahead and smash this guy just a little bit. But yeah, just to finalize, talk what I was talking about. Oh, lost that one. If you bring more than one Russell, you are sacrificing some stuff. It's pretty interesting that I lost 2 in a row right there. Alright, so we're winning this here. So it looks like some people in my server are starting to catch up into the new meta and they are able to start getting some wins off of me. When I was doing these fights earlier this week, these people did not have, like this guy did not have an Ignis earlier this week. But yeah, so as I was trying to say already, bringing more than one Russell, you do open yourself up by dropping other heroes and not being able to bring in other utility, and that can open you up sometimes. So keep that in mind if you want to build multiple Russells. Try to probably just limit them to 1 to 2 in your CCL team, and you can use 1 to 2 of them in TOC, and then just go free reign within Guild Wars and IDA. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.